This is an application. Court is calling 2024 CR 5756, State of Texas versus Xavier Rene Martinez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Carahan, Your Honor.
Defense.
Leslie Sahanovich, Mr. Martinez.
And are you Xavier Martinez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Martinez, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Mr. Martinez, did you review what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with cruelty to non-livestock? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea? If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for.
All right, pause right here for a second. We're about to step into a serious courtroom moment. The charge animal cruelty, a third-degree felony in Texas. That's not a minor offense. It can carry years in prison. But the real question isn't just what happened, it's why it happened. And trust me, as this hearing unfolds, the judge is going to dig deep into that question.
The fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that the court would grant your application for deferred adjudication if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He has.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is.
Mr. Martinez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, there's a $2,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, it is.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Off the record. Is Hickman out? Can you have Hickman brought up, Deputy? Her attorney's on Zoom. We're back on the record. Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
There you are.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 7 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 250 hours of community service restitution, and no ownership of any animals. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Quick legal breakdown for everyone watching when the judge explains the punishment range 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. That's the court making sure the defendant fully understands the stakes if he later claims he didn't know the consequences. The record clearly shows the judge explained everything. It's a crucial step in protecting the legal process.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So, how old was Shadow?
Still a little over a year.
So he's a year, which is that still considered a puppy?
In age, I may assume he was still grown. He was pretty grown, but in age, I assume he was a puppy.
All right. So he's a puppy. So what were you saying to your puppy before you threw him in a fence with other dogs to be killed by them?
Nothing. At the time, in the moment of what I did, I was under the influence of a lot of drugs at the time, and I wasn't in the right mindset. And
No, it says here, a male pedestrian walking his dog, that's you, began yelling at it and then tossed it over the fence.
I can't remember a lot of that time.
Mhm.
I know what I did, and I can't remember some of the moments in between leading up to it and after it.
So what do you remember? So you throw your 1-year-old dog over the fence with other canines, and then what? You just stood there?
No, I ran, but I do remember the noises the dog made. And
Why did you run after you threw the canine over, well, Shadow over the fence?
there was nothing I could do after that. What I did was done.
Because of what?
There was nothing I could do after that. What I did was done. I just made the choice, the horrible choice to do that. And what I did was done, so I just ran and had to listen to her whine and yelp.
I'm sorry, what?
I just ran and I had to listen to her whine and yelp all the way back to my house.
Yeah, because so you knew there were other dogs in that, behind that fence.
Yes,
All right, because it says here that you told the police you didn't know there were other dogs, but it appears that you purposely walked the dog to that address. Do you have any children?
oh man.
Have you had employment?
This time I was working as a helper with this man. They were giving me a lot of construction work to help him do a lot of things.
And who were you living with?
I was living with just by myself for most of the time, and my girlfriend.
All right, you really shouldn't have a girlfriend. I can't force you not to have a girlfriend, but there are other issues that you probably need to be working on. Does your girlfriend have children?
I'm not
So who was living in the house with you and your girlfriend?
seeing Shadow, another dog,
And what?
and another dog.
Okay, Shadow, and what's the other dog's name?
Nessia.
Nessa?
Nessia.
Nessia? All right. So why didn't you take Nessia on this walk with you?
I don't know. Like I said, I was under the influence of a lot of different drugs, and I wasn't mentally competent at the time that whole day.
And what type of dog is Nessa?
It was
Nessia.
It was a pit bull.
All right, so you have a pit bull and Shadow was staff.
It was that.
Yes.
It was a pit lab, I believe.
All right. And how did you come to be the owner of Shadow?
I bought him off of a neighbor.
Mhm. Everybody's just selling their dogs to anybody without checking anything. Had Shadow had any shots?
Not that I know of.
No. Have you ever had any mental health issues?
This time.
What?
Bipolar, depression, anxiety, ADHD, some manic disorders.
Have you ever been on any medications?
It's not.
What medications?
Right now, I'm taking the Prexa. I just recently got on it last week. I was supposed to be on Lexapro, but for some reason, they're not giving it to me. And Abilify, And throughout my lifetime, I've been on a lot of different medications.
And how far did you go in school?
Up to ninth grade, I I couldn't get back into school because of CPS and all that, and just homelessness just bouncing around.
All right. And how old are you?
20.
All right. And what's with all the tattoos on the face? What's that about?
Oh, when I was 16, I was really bad on drugs at the time, and I was just in a motel room, really high, and my dad left a tattoo gun and ink, and I tied myself up, my face and my arms, and I've been trying to get it. I went to get it removed once, and I'm planning to go again to get it completely removed on my face and on my hands and arms.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else I should know about you?
Just what I did with that dog. I don't want to sound full of it, but it hurts me a lot. And I think about it. I try to shake the thoughts of what I did. Regardless of what I did, I actually cared a lot about that animal. Uh, I love that dog. Hearing the sounds it made, gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. And I think about the time I used to play with it. It's gonna hurt my soul. It's gonna hurt me deep down in my heart that I did a horrible act that I can't come back, and just gotta take it up with God from here on forth with that.
All right. This is what court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to 8 years deferred adjudication. There's to be a MIOF evaluation and a felony drug court evaluation and TAP evaluation. That's going to take place in custody. And we'll do felony drug court evaluation first because have a very quick turnaround. If he's not accepted into felony drug court, then it's you to follow the TAP recommendations. There's to be no contact with minors until further notice. There's to be no contact with animals until further notice. 250 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order you to get your GED or either go to some type of trade school. Once that's completed, his community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be a $2,500 fine. That will be probated. Proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. The UA hotline until further notice. 120 sober support meetings in 120 days. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Have you ever been to prison or TYC, what they used to call TYC?
No, man.
All right. Have you had any contact with your mom or your father in recent years?
My mom and my dad are here.
I'm sorry?
My mom and my dad are here.
You say in jail?
No.
All right. So probation, is there any type of trauma therapy for him? I know it seems as though I'm giving you a lot of programs to complete, but you need a lot.
I want to.
Okay. So we could set up some type of, I know that I'm asking for the mental health evaluation, but he's also probably going to need some sort of trauma therapy. He's probably going to need a counselor for the CPS issues that brought him into the government sphere. Also the trauma issues in regards to Shadow. The fact that his parents are at the Bexar County Jail while he's at the Bexar County Jail. Do you have any siblings, sisters and brothers?
I I do, but my dad was real violent with his baby mama, so she doesn't allow me to see his kids, so I haven't seen my sister and my brothers.
All right. So we have that to deal with as well. Probation, is there anything else he needs? I'm sorry, what?
Pause, PAW.
All right, we'll do pause education course. All right, anything else? From probation?
No.
Is there anything else you need from the court?
I know.
Is there a way I could do a program or some way get into a Haven for Hope or Oxford House?
Oh, they're going to see if they can place you somewhere. What's going to end up happening is you're going to be evaluated for felony drug court. If felony drug court accepts you, then felony drug court will speak to you about housing and everything. All right. All right. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
It's not.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I know there's a lot of programs I just dumped on you, but you need a lot of help, right? So do not get overwhelmed by the programs. Just work the programs mentally, internally, so you can improve. Do you understand?
It's not.
Do not just throw your hands up. Do not disappear, because what you're looking at, if a motion to revoke were filed, is 10 years in the prison. Now, if there's an issue, let your officer know. If you feel as though you're not able to get in touch with your officer, or you still are not receiving the answers, you can always come back to the court and you can talk to me. You understand?
It's not.
All right, good luck to you.
One more last thing. I don't have a birth certificate. I don't have a social ID. I've never had an ID. So is there any way probation can help me get all that so I could be?
Well, let me ask you this. I used to do child protective services cases. Did you age out of the child protective services system? By that, I mean, did your parents ever retain custody of you?
No,
All right, were you ever adopted?
yes, when I was younger, yes.
All right, so when you were adopted, that person should have your birth certificate and all of that information. If they don't want to give it to you, or if they're saying they don't have it, the people who should have it is your child protective services worker. And counsel, if you go next door to CPS court, the one with the green rooftop on the second floor, they will be able to direct you the easiest way to get your birth certificate, your social security card. Okay. All right. Court is going to go on the record. Court is calling night mag number 753623, 753624, State of Texas versus Ray De La Rosa. That party is announced for the record for the state.
Zach Dunn for the state, Your Honor.
Attorney John Garcia for response for defendant, Your Honor.
All right. And are you Ray De La Rosa?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The court is in receipt of a third motion to modify terms of bond release. State, have you had a chance to review the defense's motion?
Yes, and defense and I spoke, Your Honor.
All right. And state, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, state's ready, Your Honor.
State, are you in agreement with the motion?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Defense, do you have any witnesses?
Yes, we do, Your Honor. We have Mr. De La Rosa's wife.
All right. Mr. De La Rosa, if you move over to the side, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, lower your hand. You're going to need to keep your voice up so that the court reporter can hear and so that I can hear.
Okay.
If you do not speak up, then your testimony is for naught.
Hey race, where things get interesting legally, the court is accepting written evidence instead of live testimony. That means police reports, witness statements, and documents are doing the talking today. It speeds up the process, but it also means the judge has already reviewed some very disturbing details before this moment.
Because I cannot hear you. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, state your name for the record.
Herlinda Corte,
All right, and spell your name, please.
HERLINDA ALCORTA.
All right, everyone, we're on the record. You need to whisper. Defense, your witness.
Yes, okay, you're the complainant in the two cases against your husband that we're asking for a, bond modification, for no, to be changed from no contact to no harmful or injurious contact, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you feel that affidavit's a non-prosecution in both those cases?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you have no problem with that motion being approved by the judge, correct?
No, sir.
I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Just one clarification question. Ma'am, you came by the 5th floor of the Cadena Reef Center to drop off the aforementioned affidavit of non-prosecution, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you told the person at the front window that you were with your brother, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but does your brother have a similar Jesus tattoo on his left arm?
No, my brothers have tattoos.
Does he have a Jesus tattoo on his left arm?
My brothers have
Your
Jesus,
Honor,
but not, they have Jesus on. They have bottom and top.
So my final question is, did you show up with the defendant or did you show up with your brother?
No, with my brother. I have not seen Mr. Ray de la Rosa since last year.
No further questions.
All right, any other questions?
no, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Defense, Mr. Delorosa, you can say it. Any other witnesses?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from the defendant, Your Honor.
All right. State, you're
Yes, Your Honor.
opposed?
I apologize, Your Honor.
You're opposed?
Yes, Your Honor, we are opposed.
All right,
Now listen carefully to this exchange. This is the moment where the judge stops focusing purely on paperwork and starts confronting the human side of the case. What happened to this dog named Shadow is about to become the emotional center of this entire hearing.
for what reason?
We have good reason to believe that they actually showed up together to drop off the MP, which is of course a violation of the no contact order. And I think the state's position is clear only in that when you're awaiting 5 indictments and 6 cases total, we believe it's just in the best interest of community safety to not lift this, Your Honor, so that is why the state's opposed.
All right, defense?
Your Honor, my client has been following the bond conditions. He hasn't had any problems for the last 5.5 months. His wife has filed 2 affidavits of non-prosecution. She has no problem with the modification being changed from no contact to no harmful or injurious contact. My client is an older person and his spouse is an older person. They would like to be together.
How old is your client?
60.
Okay, that's not old.
I don't feel it's old. Now that you say it, I don't feel it's old. But we're asking if you could please allow for that bond modification, Your Honor.
All right, so here's my question. He has 2 cases before the court. NITMAC number 753623. What is the charge in that case?
So, fortunately, the system only pulls up the grand jury numbers, Your Honor, so I have to click into each one. I apologize.
No problem.
There's a myriad of assault seconds, so I'm gonna,
Well,
Just some,
this is what I want clarification on. The 2 cases that he's before the court now, asking that he be allowed contact with his spouse, are those assault family second cases?
is one, go ahead, counsel.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is one of them 753623?
Yes.
That's an assault second.
And the other is 753624.
753624, Your Honor, is a violation of protective order assault stop.
All right. So now this is my next question. In each of those cases, who is the complainant? I'm assuming the complainant and the cause number ending in 23 is his wife.
Yes, Your Honor.
And who is the complainant and the cause number ending in 24?
Linda as well.
His wife?
His wife is his spouse as well, Your Honor.
All right. So your motion is denied. Is there anything else?
Yeah. Does the district attorney have a time frame about when the cases will be invited, or?
Oh, you'll have to speak to them about that. All right, your motion is denied. Is there anything else?
Nothing present from the court, Your Honor.
All right. We can go off the record. So, Mr. De La Rosa, you have 2 cases. In both of the cases, Your wife is the complainant.
She's not the one that complained. It was her sister. Her
Mhm.
sister's the one that complained. She's the one that called out a person. I wasn't even present.
Well, maybe your sister, well, here's the thing. Maybe your sister-in-law will come down and testify.
I hope she does.
Yes. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is one of those courtroom moments where the story becomes bigger than the crime itself. The defendant is talking about addiction, mental health struggles, homelessness, and trauma. None of those erase what happened, but courts often consider them when deciding punishment or rehabilitation. So the big question becomes, should this case focus on punishment or trying to fix the underlying problems? And that wraps up the first case, but there's an important takeaway here. Instead of immediate prison time, the judge chose deferred adjudication with strict conditions, drug treatment.